Unbelievable. 1,000 pounds sisters. Here's the shocking reason why season 8 of the show was cancelled halfway through filming. Fans declare boycott. From the very beginning, 1,000 pounds sisters followed sisters Amy Slayton and Tammy Slayton, and their extended family, as they navigated life, loss, weight loss efforts, and emotional healing. They started with a combined weight over 1,000 pounds, which was literally the show's title and dramatic hook. Over the seasons, they confronted surgeries, relationships, family drama, and personal demons. By the end of season 7, many of their major arcs seemed to converge. Tammy had undergone skin removal surgeries, Amy was engaged, or at least romantically intertwined with Brian Levorn, and the sisters had achieved weight loss milestones. This set the stage for either a triumphant continuation or a natural ending, and the tension between those possibilities is what triggers our dramatic narrative. As fans buzzed for season 8, speculation surged. Was the show cancelled? Rumors abounded that filming was halted mid-production. Some posted on Reddit that filming stopped because of the ruckus in Florida. Others pointed to the fact that the sisters' arcs seemed largely complete, leaving little new story to tell, which could prompt a network to pull the plug. Midway through filming season 8, production begins. Tammy and Amy head out to shoot a new arc, Tammy's post-surgery recovery, Amy's wedding planning, family dynamics, perhaps even a spin-off vibe as they step into new lives. Behind the scenes, however, there's mounting tension. The producers worry that the weight loss journey hook is exhausted. Both sisters are much lighter, much healthier, so what's left to drive the show? The network, TLC, begins to question whether the footage will deliver the dramatic tension that made early seasons popular. Simultaneously, the sisters' own lives change rapidly. Tammy focusing on self-care and healing, Amy prepping for a new life stage. Scheduling becomes difficult. Maybe someone wants to stop filming, someone wants creative control. Then the tipping point. A major behind-the-scenes incident occurs in this version, perhaps a cast dispute or a family emergency, that halts production. Rather than resume, the network quietly decides to pause the season. Half the episodes have been shot, the rest are shelved indefinitely. Word leaks to fans. Rumors of cancellation spread. The network remains silent. The sisters post cryptic comments. The fan base divides. Some say, what the hell is going on? Others suspect the show is O. In this dramatization, the cancellation is linked to several converging factors. Narrative exhaustion. The core arc, massive weight loss, medical drama, family conflict, is largely resolved. As one outlet put it, the main plot of 1,000-pound sisters may have come to an end because Tammy and Amy had lost so much weight. Loss of tension. A drama. With the sisters healthier and more stable, the unpredictable roller coaster of earlier seasons is harder to replicate. Network executives may see diminishing returns on the original formula. Behind-the-scenes logistics, scheduling conflicts, medical recovery, especially Tammy undergoing multiple surgeries, family changes, Amy's life evolving, may have made it harder to film new compelling content. Rebranding pressure. Some sources suggest the network could pivot the franchise, for example, introducing spin-offs like 1,000-pound Roomies, instead of continuing the original. Silent withdrawal. Rather than making a loud cancellation statement, the show might be placed on hiatus or quietly ended, producing uncertainty that fans interpret as cancellation. Thus, in our tale, the show is cancelled halfway through season 8 filming because the internal calculus said, "We're done with this chapter, let's cut our losses." When the news, or rumor, broke, the reaction was dramatic. Loyal viewers felt betrayed. How could the show end when we still want more of the Slayton story? Social media lit up. Reddit threads questioning the status, TikTok posts speculating on cryptic posts by Tammy. For instance, Tammy liked to comment about cancellation, fanning the flames. Frustration turned into mobilization. Fans declared they would boycott the network or refrain from watching any spin-offs unless the show returned properly. Some threatened to cancel subscriptions, stop viewing. Others accepted end of an era. Some said the show had run its natural course. In this imaginative version, fans coordinated posts. Has 000 sister they demanded either a filmed completion of season 8 or a proper rap special. Some fan leaders claimed the network owed the audience. We followed every moment of this family's journey, leaving us hanging is disrespectful. Forums circulated half-filmed list rumors. I saw production call sheets for episodes 4 to 6 of S8 that were never released. None of this was officially confirmed, fueling the shocking reason aura. Tammy's transformation is arguably the show's central pillar, highest weight, most dramatic surgery, most emotional arc. By season 7 she had lost over 500 pounds and was undergoing skin removal surgery. In our narrative, her major journey having plateaued may have made her storyline less must-see. With her physical transformation achieved, the network may have struggled to build new dramatic stakes. Also, her medical recovery and personal time may have conflicted with filming demands. Amy's arc also matured: engagement, reconciliation, pregnancy, children narratives, weight loss progression. With many of her goals achieved, her reality TV value, in the prior sense, might have seemed diminished. Plus, the show documented legal issues and other off-camera drama. In our version, Amy's life evolution tilts her away from the weight loss reality show sister struggling template, making continuation trickier. In any reality show, networks depend on conflict, transformation, novelty. If those elements taper off, the show can lose momentum. Here, the network might have looked at: can we still produce enough compelling content? Will viewers tune in? Simultaneously, they may have considered launching new versions of the franchise, spin-offs, rather than extend the core series. In our imagined version, Season 8 began filming with these storylines: Tammy's post-surgery life, healing, skin removal, mobility, new identity, dating, family reconnect. Amy's wedding journey, planning with Brian, family drama, premarital issues, maybe another child. Brittany Combs, our Amanda Halterman arcs, other family members stepping into focus. A reflection segment, Slayton family road trip, legacy, revisiting old homes farms, as teased in Season 7. Halfway through filming, maybe 4 to 5 episodes done, the network pulled the plug. The remaining episodes were never filmed or shelved. Some footage remains unreleased, adding to the mystery. Tammy and Amy find themselves in a transitional period. What next? If the show ends, they must pivot: social media, brand deals, spin-off appearances. Some cast members may feel frustration at the abrupt halt, especially if they expected a full season. The boycott narrative: fans feel shortchanged. Some vow not to support the network unless they provide closure or a reunion special. Others resign themselves, waiting for spin-off versions. Community forums speculate endlessly: what actually happened in the half-filmed episodes? Will we ever see a wrap special? In this version, the network evaluates: do we resurrect the show later? Do we pivot to a spin-off? Do we do a final farewell special? The risk: angering fans, losing goodwill. The opportunity: starting fresh. They may quietly conclude that filming more just isn't worth it given what they see as diminishing drama and viewer interest. Why did this show get cancelled, in our story, rather than continue? Let's parse the elements. Transformation completion. The sisters accomplished what the show was originally about. The journey reached its major milestones. Diminished stakes: without looming medical crisis or major weight loss hurdle, the tension drops. Reality TV thrives on uncertainty. Once job done, the hook weakens. Logistical production issues: with filming fatigue, cast availability, personal lives shifting, maybe the cost-benefit didn't align. Strategic pivot: the network may decide to retire the brand gracefully and invest in new content rather than keep stretching the original. Fan fatigue: a potential decline. Perhaps audience metrics signaled a plateau or drop. Or producers sense the formula might go stale. Put together, the shocking reason is less one explosive event, more a convergence of narrative completion plus production strategic realities that quietly ended the show mid-season. From a fan perspective, the abrupt halfway cancellation feels disrespectful. Sort of: you brought us in for the journey, then left us stranded. Love for the characters: fans have invested emotionally in the Slayton sisters, seeing their victories, pains, and transformations. To have the show end without a proper wrap feels like an injustice. Expectation of resolution: reality viewers expect arcs, build, conflict, resolution. A cancelled mid-season leaves arcs unresolved. Ownership of fandom: some fans feel the network owes them a conclusion given the time and loyalty they invested. Social media amplification: boycotts are easier than ever. Hashtags spread quickly, fans band together. Network may issue a statement or produce a season finale special to placate fans. Fan pressure may cause the network to release the half-filmed footage or document what would have happened. Alternately, the descent may fade if fans accept the show is done and migrate to other content. In reality, outside our dramatization, the answer is: it's unclear. Some articles say the show has not been officially cancelled, with Tammy Slayton stating, "We are working on Season 8. Other sources highlight that the show might not return because the sisters' arcs seem complete. As of early 2025, there is no definitive public announcement of full cancellation. Thus, our narrative builds on the possibility of a hidden half-filmed cancellation rather than a public one, the kind of behind-the-scenes decision that fans don't always see. Reality shows like 1,000 Sisters thrive because viewers see raw lives, dramatic change, conflict, hope. When the storyline ends, fans may feel, "What now?" This alleged half-cancellation is shocking because it breaks the promise of continuity. It plays into anxieties. Did we as viewers come along for nothing? And the idea that filming stopped halfway adds extra bitness. You don't even get a full product. It feeds the unbelievable reactio. In this hypothetical scenario, if I were the show's producer or network executive, here's how I'd handle the situation post-halfway cancellation. Acknowledge that filming paused, explain why, scheduling, narrative reconsideration, health of cast, and outline next steps. Offer a wrap special. Even if a full season isn't viable, produce one special episode to give closure to major arcs. Engage the fans, let them vote or give input. What would you like to see in the next chapter? Maybe a spin-off or update show. Leverage the cast's brand, have Amy and Tammy appear in offshoot content, podcasts, digital series, Q&A live streams. Plan a spin-off. If the sisters move off camera or their story changes, pivot the brand to new stars while honoring the original legacy. The scenario above, 1,000 Sisters being cancelled halfway through Season 8 filming, fans declaring boycott, behind-the-scenes narrative convergence, is speculative, but it pulls together many of the real-world signals. The show's arcs reaching conclusion, cast transformations, media rumors of cancellation, fan anxiety. Whether or not the show truly ended in that dramatic fashion, the idea raises interesting questions about reality TV life cycle. When does a transformation-based series reach its natural end? How do networks and fans navigate that? And how should a show handle the transition when the original dramatic hook fades? If you like, I can dig further into confirmed behind-the-scenes details for 1,000 Sisters, filming status, contracts, network strategy, and we can try to separate fact from speculation. Would you like me to do that?